Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
The Daily Compliance News for August 24, 2021, the Fate of Conferences edition. And we begin with that story from the Houston Chronicle. The Offshore Technology Conference, the largest conference in the energy industry, came to a close last week, but officials declined to release attendance figures for the first time in the convention's 52-year history. Organizers said they were not disclosing attendance this year because the ongoing pandemic would provide an unfair comparison with prior years. Obviously, that's horse hockey, to quote Colonel Sherman Potter, but it also demonstrates that while 30,000 people had been expected to attend, the conference was much lower than that, and that really portends a very poor conference season for those in compliance who are considering the SCCE or other in-person conferences. With the Delta variant, it may be that it's frankly too risky, in addition to the issues of the cost that corporations may not be willing to bear. So the conference season is upon us with Delta variant. Who knows? Next up, from the Wall Street Journal, Jason Gay writing in his On Sports column, he says that the NCAA is finally waking up and embracing capitalism. And college football used to be about nostalgia and amateurism. Well, not so much anymore. In fact, not at all anymore. So the very ground is shifting under our feet. Texas and Oklahoma have moved to or will move to the SEC, and now the Big Ten, Pac-10, and ACC are forming an alliance, although it's not clear what shape that will take. So big changes in the world of college football. If you are in a business that's ancillary to that, you need to be ready to pivot literally at a minute's notice. What happens to your business if it depends on college football, and particularly a big school coming to your town, and that's not going to happen anymore. What's tone at the top? Well, Andrew Cuomo, in a farewell speech, blamed the women who accused him of harassment, but more importantly, blamed the investigation that led him to resign. So I think that tells you really all you need to know about the Cuomo administration and what he thought of doing business without sexual harassment, or in his case, governing without sexual harassment. In our world, it would be doing business in compliance. Given it was much like Astros owner Jim Crane when criticized by Major League Baseball for having a culture that embraced cheating. He said, "Oh, we don't do that," and completely disagreed. So our final story comes from the first-time contributor to the Daily Compliance News, SHRM, which reports that the National Labor Relations Board General Counsel has called for changes in board agenda. This was after the decimation of the board, really by the Trump administration. So it's, if you have unionized workers, you need to be taking a very close look at this, because it's clear this Biden administration will be much more aggressive. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.